Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to show you how you can look at your Bazi chart and determine what opportunities lie ahead in your current luck pillar and what you can actually do to maximize those opportunities and make full use of them. Usually we only look at the natal chart or the annual pillar, but today I'm going to show you what the luck pillar, this 10-year block, can actually do for you, or what you can do to really maximize the energies of that luck pillar. Now, first things first, you need to plot your Bazi chart. So the link is here below. You can also find this link in the notes to this video. Yeah, just go to the video description and then copy paste. And then you need to plot your Bazi chart. Basically, the date and time of birth. If you don't know the time of birth, don't worry too much about it. We prefer to have it, but if you don't have it, yeah, it's okay. We can still work without it. But just enter your date and time of birth, and then you will get a natal chart. And when you scroll down, you will see this particular table here where it says luck pillars. Now, what you want to focus on is the one that is highlighted in red, because this will show you the current luck pillar or the current luck cycle that you are in, and it's always a 10-year block. Now, here in this particular example, it goes from 2022 to 2032, but for you, this may be a completely different 10-year block, yeah? So don't get confused. It could be, I don't know, 2011, no, we're already past that, 2017 to 2027, for example, right? So it's a 10-year block, and it could be any time frame, but you need to look at the one that is highlighted here in red. Now, within that luck pillar, we focus on the top part, and we focus on what is written here. Yeah. In this particular case, it's IW. IW stands for indirect wealth. And while it says it's a wealth pillar, because the wealth element is clearly there, it doesn't mean that the wealth just falls into your lap. Yeah, you actually have to do something. And if you don't have the word wealth in your luck pillar, doesn't mean that you can't get wealthy. You just need to do different things. All right. So have a look where your luck pillar appears. And then just take note of these two letters that you have there. And this will tell you what you need to do. Now, let's say you have RW, like this one here. This would be an RW. This actually means rob wealth. Now, this doesn't mean that you go out and you rob other people. It means that you need to get onto other people's platforms, meaning you need to collaborate with other people. Maybe you have a service or a product, and your target market is the same as the target market of a much bigger company. So how can you somehow get in there and make use of their client list? Maybe you need to collaborate with them. Maybe you can add a value-added service to what they are offering so that you can tap into their market. So get onto other people's platforms. It could also mean that you maybe sell your product or your service on an online marketplace. Yeah. So for example, Amazon, that is an online market platform. And if you sell your products there, you are on someone else's platform selling your products and services. So this is all about collaboration and making good use of other people's platforms so you don't have to build it yourself. Now, if you have F, so for example, this one here, this would be friend. So if you have the friend in your current luck pillar, then you need to focus on your network. Build your network, maintain it, make sure that you build a very strong social capital, meaning who do you know and who knows you, and not just on a superficial level. It's really all about building strong relationships in that particular luck pillar that you are in, and across networks. Yeah, don't just stick to the people that you know and that you agree with. You need to really branch out and make sure that you tap into as many networks as possible, get to know people and build strong relationships that are long lasting. This is what you need to do in this 10-year luck pillar. Now, if your if you have HO, for example, HO means hurting officer, then you need to become more visible. So whatever it is that you're doing professionally, you need to actually step out of your own shadow, make yourself more visible. You need to be louder, maybe a little bit more flamboyant. You need to be visible and get out there, speak up. Now, if you are anyway already online, then basically you just need to go all in on social media. You need to use this as a platform that really, really elevates your status. Whatever you do, market yourself, brand yourself. Visibility is key. Yeah. So if you are uncomfortable with that, and a lot of us are, this particular luck pillar doesn't care about it. You just need to go with the flow, and then this will make you money. Right. So obviously, if you don't want to do it, fine, don't do it. But then the luck pillar is not going to provide you or bring you the opportunities that you could actually have otherwise. So if you have hurting officer there, you need to become a little bit more of an entertainer or a performer. Hone your public speaking skills, maybe go to a public speaking course, make sure that you are confident in a public setting and that you can speak freely in front of other people. Now, if you have EG, this one here in your luck pillar on top, this is the abbreviation for eating God. So basically, this luck pillar, these 10 years, this is the best time to get shit done. Yeah. This is your breakthrough time, and it will really set you up for a great career path and a financial path. You need to become a subject matter expert in whatever it is that you're doing. It could be extremely niche. That's perfectly fine. As long as you develop a special skill or a special way to offer your skill, you'll be fine. And this will then continuously bring you opportunities and money-making opportunities. Yeah. So if you are someone who is otherwise not very creative, usually when you go through this eating God luck pillar, suddenly you have more ideas. You feel that you want to innovate, that you want to create something, and then really, really go with that. Yeah, don't think that the idea is too crazy, and you don't want to do it. Do it anyway. Go with the crazy idea, because very often we do have ideas and maybe they seem a bit crazy, and then we talk ourselves out of it, and the next thing we know is someone else has done it, right? So this particular luck pillar. If you go through an EG, eating God luck pillar, you suddenly become more creative and really, really go with that, right? And it's also a great luck pillar for anything to do with coaching, life management skills. Whatever you do in this particular luck pillar has actually a very, very good potential to make you a lot of money. Yeah. So be different. Dare to be different when you go through an EG, eating God luck pillar. Now, if you happen to go through a direct officer luck pillar, so that the abbreviation for that is DO, that you have the DO there on top, then whatever you do, create a structure around it. Make a plan. So if you've just entered this luck pillar, then make a 10-year plan for yourself, for your business. What is it that you want to achieve? Organize yourself. Make sure that you have clear goals for every single year in this particular luck pillar. You need to manage your own expectations. You need to manage the expectations of the people around you. And if you're a business owner, obviously also manage your clients' and employees' expectations. So it's all about organizational skills. So you need to be really, really on top of that, and be consistent. Do not give up. So this is really, really all about consistency and just pushing through. And if you're otherwise someone who may be a little bit chaotic, for example, this is the time to really, really get your shit together, organize, yeah, and make sure that you build a structure around everything that you're doing. Now, if you go through a 7K luck pillar, so here we have 7K. This means 7 killings, and it's a scary name, but it's actually not that scary. What it means is take action, take decisions, and just go with those decisions. Don't procrastinate any further. especially when it's about decisions that are difficult to make, or we're just uncomfortable taking a decision. If you go through a seven killings luck pillar, this is the time for you to take maybe even painful decisions about your career, about your life. But the more drastic decisions you take, the better for you. People will actually recognize the fact that you are the one who is not scared of taking decisions or taking action. And suddenly, this will elevate you to a leadership position. So take action, do not procrastinate in this particular luck pillar, especially when it comes to really, really important decisions. Now, if you go through a DR luck pillar, so we would have that, let me see here, DR. DR has to do, or is the abbreviation for direct resource. And this has to do with you being very, very aware of all the information that comes in and making good use of it. Yeah, we are all bombarded with a lot of information all around us. But only if we actually use this information properly, can it make us money. So crunch the numbers and check the data, check all the facts and figures, and then take decisions based on this information. Especially if you're a business owner, this is then the time where you really need to analyze what it is that you're actually doing. Does it have a return on investment based on the math? And then based on that, you take decisions for your business or also for your life, right? So just really, really look what you've achieved so far, what has worked, what hasn't worked. Stop doing what's not working, and then just really, really go with what's working and use the information all around you. It's also a good time to learn a new skill. So if you want to do that, that's also great. But make sure that you're not just learning. You need to then take action based on what you've learned. A lot of us, we're very proud to say, oh, we're lifelong learners. And it's great to be a lifelong learner, but knowledge is only good if you use it to take action ultimately, right? Otherwise, it's just useless accumulation of information. And that's not what's required of you. Yeah. If you want to learn something new, make it relevant to your career, make it relevant to your job or the business that you're running so that you can actually use it and implement it. Now, if you have IR in your luck pillar on top there, IR stands for indirect resource. So if you have IR there, you need to create something that has a competitive edge. Yeah, look ahead and look at the trends that are developing all around us. Yeah, most of us, we're just so overwhelmed by the day to day. We're barely looking at what's going to happen in 5 years. Never mind 10 years. We're just concerned with today, maybe tomorrow. But if you have IR, indirect resource, in your current luck pillar, you need to stand out and you need to be different. You need to be faster than everyone else. And in order to be faster, you need to know first what needs to be done or what the trends are. So look at the trends, whether that's in your business, in your industry, or just generally social trends. What are the social trends? What are the political trends? And then plan ahead for that, be that in your business or for your own life, so that you are always at the forefront of a new wave of new developments. Yeah, because once you ride that wave, you can actually really capitalize on being the first, being a pioneer in whatever field you want to be. And then we've got DW. So DW would be this one here. DW stands for direct wealth. Now, if you are going through a direct wealth luck pillar, again, this doesn't necessarily mean that the wealth is just going to fall into your lap. Actually, going through a direct wealth luck pillar means you're working really, really hard. There's a lot to do, and you may feel a little bit overwhelmed with everything that's going on, with everything that you have to do. But you need to build the foundation for something bigger. Build a support system of mentors, clients, suppliers, business partners. So really, really build your business. If you're not a business owner, if you're an employee, make sure that you build the skill sets, that you build a network of supporters within your company, that you have mentors, that you're constantly working on yourself so that you are advancing in your career in this 10-year luck pillar. Wealth will come for sure. There are a lot of wealth opportunities there, but you really need to work hard for them. Yeah, so you need to build a foundation for something bigger so that you can actually earn more, that you can get that promotion or that bonus or whatever comes your way, or maybe even a better job. Yeah, so it's hard work, but it will definitely be rewarded. And then lastly, if you go through indirect wealth, like this person here in our example, this is a luck pillar where you need to look at building alternative income streams or additional income streams, especially for those of you who are employed. You have a job that you go to every day. That's perfectly fine. You don't need to quit, but start something on the side that's just yours, that you can do maybe in the evening or in your spare time over the weekend, whatever. Build a side gig so that you have an additional alternative stream of income that you can also rely on in case something happens with your job. Now, going through an indirect wealth luck pillar does not mean that you're going to lose your job. It just means that the wealth opportunities are not really coming through your 9 to 5. They are coming through the work that you're doing extra. And the more work you do, the more you earn. So it's maybe commission-based, for example, or project-based. So do something on the side because this is where the actual wealth lies, which is why it's called indirect wealth. Yeah, it's not coming directly from an employer. All right. So do something that you're good at or that you're passionate about, ideally. Now, this is what you need to do in your specific luck pillar. So again, focus on the one that is highlighted and then only look at the heavenly stem. We call this the heavenly stem, the top one. What are the letters up here? And then go with that. We are not concerned with anything that is at the bottom. We are also not concerned with anything here. Really just what we call the 10 gods in your current luck pillar. And this is what you need to do to really, really activate the opportunities that are coming in through the luck pillar. All right. So I hope this helped you guys a bit make a plan for the next 10 years or so. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comment section or contact me directly. Maybe you want a personal reading. I can do that as well. My email address is in the description to this video. And I would really appreciate it if you help me spread the word by liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to my channel. See you guys soon.